A person will do this when you stop contacting her. There comes a moment in every connection when silence speaks louder than words. You didn't plan to stop contacting her. You didn't wake up one day wanting distance. But something inside you finally grew tired of being the only one reaching out, the only one trying, the only one holding the connection together. So you stopped. No long explanation, no dramatic goodbye, just silence. And at first, it seemed like nothing changed. She didn't text immediately. She didn't call. She didn't chase. And that silence made you wonder, did I ever matter? But here's what most people don't understand. When you stop contacting her, the real emotional process doesn't begin instantly. It begins slowly, quietly, inside her mind. First, she feels relief. Yes, relief. Because people often get comfortable when someone is always there. Your messages became predictable. Your presence felt guaranteed. She assumed you would always come back tomorrow, just like you always did. But then something strange happens. A day passes, then another, and your name doesn't appear on her phone. No notification, no good morning, no random message asking how her day was. That's when curiosity begins. She checks her phone more often than usual, even without realizing it. She rereads old conversations. She notices the silence you left behind. And suddenly, the space you created starts becoming loud. Because absence does something powerful, it removes certainty. She starts asking herself questions she never asked before. Why hasn't he texted? Is he okay? Did he move on? Was I too distant? This is the moment awareness begins. You see, when you were always contacting her, she never had the chance to feel your absence. Your effort protected her from realizing your value. But now, she has to sit with it. And emotions that were once ignored begin rising to the surface. Memories appear unexpectedly. A joke you shared, a late-night conversation, the way you listened when no one else did. Small moments suddenly feel important, because distance turns ordinary memories into meaningful ones. Then comes the second stage, comparison. She starts noticing that others don't treat her the way you did. Conversations feel shallow. Attention feels temporary. Effort feels different, and without meaning to, she compares them to you. Not because you were perfect, but because your consistency created emotional safety. Now that safety is gone, and humans only fully understand comfort after losing it. This is when emotions shift from curiosity to missing you. She may not admit it immediately. Pride is powerful. Ego whispers excuses. She stopped texting because she's busy. He'll message eventually. It doesn't matter, but deep down, it does matter, because your silence forces reflection. She begins replaying moments where she could have tried harder, responded better, appreciated you more, and sometimes regret quietly enters. Not loud regret, not dramatic regret, but the soft kind, the kind that appears late at night when distractions disappear. Eventually, one of two things happens. Either she reaches out, maybe casually, maybe pretending nothing happened, maybe with a simple, "Hey, how are you?" Because breaking silence feels safer than admitting she missed you. Or she watches silently from a distance, checking your status, noticing your changes, wondering if someone else has your attention now. Because when you stop contacting her, you change the emotional balance. You stop proving your care through effort and start revealing your value through absence. But here's the truth you must understand. Stopping contact is not about manipulation. It's not about playing games. It's about self-respect. It's about allowing someone to experience life without your constant presence, so they can decide whether they truly value it. Because real connection doesn't survive from chasing. It survives from mutual effort. And when you step back, you give her the space to either step forward or step away. Both answers are clarity. So if you stopped contacting her, don't fear the silence. Sometimes silence is where realization begins. Sometimes distance teaches what closeness could not. And sometimes, the moment you stop reaching out is the moment she finally understands what it felt like to lose someone who genuinely cared. Welcome to Psychology Facts. If you're curious about the hidden truths of the mind and heart, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so you never miss the facts that could change the way you see life.